What's good? What's good, Buffets? Welcome to Revv Network TV. My name is Onalena Ima Romula, the East. Wait. Yeah. Yes. As I was saying, welcome to Revv Network TV. The East stands for everything exciting. Now the action has started basically. That time that we've all been waiting for. That time that we've all been waiting for it's officially here, and that is the PSL, the most exciting time in South African football. We have the MTN that is already happening. We are approaching the semi-finals, but we are currently gonna be watching together a game between TS Galaxy and Mamelodi Sundowns. And today is actually a very big match pack day. We have TS Galaxy versus Mamelodi Sundowns, which is gonna be our main focus for today. Then we also have Polokwane City versus Stellenbosch FC. We have Marumo Gallants versus Kruger United. Which are I think Kruger United just came into the PSL, right? I think that's the team that recently just came into the PSL. I think they played Kaizer Chiefs. I might be wrong, but I think they played Kaizer Chiefs, if I'm not wrong. And we also have Chippa United and Richards Bay. Right. Tomorrow we have Milford versus Siwelele. Then we also have Kaizer Chiefs versus Sikukune United. But let us talk about Mamelodi Sundowns for a second. And I think this is a conversation that I don't know. I saw people trying to impose this on Orlando Pirates. That's why I feel like it's very important that I take a moment and talk about this whole situation, because a lot of people saying that, Orlando Pirates is a prison. You guys were claiming Orlando Pirates is a prison in a sense that you were saying Orlando Pirates does not want to let go of its players. And I remember a lot of people were referencing the situation of Saleng a lot, which I think was recently cleared on a podcast episode. If I'm not wrong, I think there was an episode. I don't know if that was his agent or what, but there was recently an episode that kind of tried to clear the air on what actually happened with Saleng, and then for the fact that it was really not a matter of Orlando Pirates saying that we don't want to let go. It was not a matter of Orlando Pirates saying that you're going to stay here until what, so you understand. But I think it's very important that we talk about Mamelodi Sundowns. I think there was a recent there's a recent incident, and if you guys have been like following Mamelodi Sundowns, I think a lot of you guys are aware that Mamelodi Sundowns is I think one of the teams that is really destroying careers in South Africa. Like they literally buy you just to keep you in the bench. I'm trying to check. I don't know if this was an issue with let me just check. Let me just check. Let me just check. Let me just check. Orlando, I'm Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm trying to check who it was. I'm trying to check who it was. If you know, let me know in the comment section. I didn't know, but I know that somebody's trying to leave Mamelodi Sundowns, and Mamelodi Sundowns is trying to prevent him from leaving the team because they are saying that if he wants to leave, he should not play for a team in South Africa. I'm trying to confirm who that was. I'm trying to confirm who it was who was trying to leave Mamelodi Sundowns, and then the team is just okay. I think it's Tapelo Maseko. I think it's Tapelo Maseko. Yeah. So they're saying that they are okay with him leaving, right? But they just do not want him to join a South African team. So it kind of got me thinking, like, hey, I think we've been playing the wrong game, because I see Orlando Pirates selling players who are also playing against them at some point. Salem plays against Pirates now. I mean, like during the Obi time, he did not play against Orlando Pirates, but right now he plays against Orlando Pirates. But Mamelodi Sundowns says that if you leave us, you are not gonna join any of our competitors in the PSL. So which takes us back to the whole issue of Mamelodi Sundowns being a high maximum prison, not just the prison. A lot of players have went to Mamelodi Sundowns, and then it was the end of their careers. They never got game time. I understand that. I think I was once made aware that the reason a lot of people are really like not getting time to play in Mamelodi Sundowns is simply because there's like a lot of competition, right? And as much as I understand that. I really do understand that. But then again, why are you buying these players just to keep them on the bench? How do you buy somebody who is like a good performing player at their respective team? How do you buy somebody who is getting game time at their own team just to play him for basically treating them like Neymar. You know, the situation of Neymar during the World Cup, he only comes in when the team is already winning and it's already late. So Mamelodi Sundowns is one of the teams that's treating people literally like that. And I'm clearing this now because I remember people saying Orlando Pirates is that team that's like really keeping everybody and is not willing to let go of anybody. And I'm like, it seems like you people do not know Mamelodi Sundowns. But nonetheless, today the competition is all of these teams that are playing are basically going to be trying to dethrone Mamelodi Kaizer Chiefs today, who is a team that is currently sitting at the top of the league. But let us just look at the overall statistics between the two teams, which is TS Galaxy and Mamelodi Sundowns, right? So they've played a total of 14 matches together in history. Yeah, they've played a total of 14 matches. Mamelodi Sundowns won 8 of those matches. TS Galaxy won 4. Right now, that is half of the games that Mamelodi Sundowns won. They've also had 2 draws. So which basically seems that, you know, as much as Mamelodi Sundowns is like a very big team compared to TS Galaxy, they still stand a chance. Right, they still stand a chance. I know I don't want to be in a position where I'm comparing Mamelodi Sundowns with Kaizer Chiefs, recently getting knocked out from the MTN 8 by our guys from what are they playing against? Yeah, I don't remember. I think, yeah. But Kaizer Chiefs, oh, Golden Arrows, yeah. Kaizer Chiefs getting knocked out by Golden Arrows. I'm not trying to make a comparison to it, but what I'm just trying to emphasize is that it does not really matter how big of a team you are playing against. If you have the willingness, if you have the eagerness, if you have the capabilities, you can take it. You can take it. So one thing I've seen from a lot of these big teams is that usually when they play against such, I usually say small opponents, they get way too relaxed. I mean, it's normal that they get way too relaxed. Mamelodi Sundowns gets way too relaxed when sometimes it's playing against the smaller teams. I remember they were cocky last year before their final game. I don't remember who they were playing against, and the coach went on to say that, you know, we I don't know if it's the coach or the part of the coaching staff, but whatever. He said that the only team we Mamelodi Sundowns is afraid of is Orlando Pirates, and then what happened? They lost that game. So I think that is usually the case with these big teams. Whenever they enter into these matches with teams that they are undermining, teams that seem to be I don't know, smaller than them, they come into these games way too relaxed. We saw that with wait. Yeah, we saw that with Kaizer Chiefs. We saw that with Orlando Pirates. I'm not gonna put this only on Kaizer Chiefs, as I'm saying, but the game is about to begin. Please let me know in the comment section, which team are you going with today? Who do you think is gonna be taking this game today? I see Sandy C. We're saying that which team is going to win. For me, you know, I'm hoping the best for TS Galaxy. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really like hoping TS Galaxy wins today, right? And that's for obvious reasons. As I'm with Orlando Pirates always, but I think it's gonna prove very difficult. It's gonna be a very difficult match for them. This is apple juice, by the way. That's apple juice. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a very difficult game for them if they were to beat Mamelodi Sundowns. But I think compared to the considering the fact that they've beaten Mamelodi Sundowns before, I kind of believe they stand a bit of a chance against Mamelodi Sundowns. Right now, one thing to note also is that it's very sad what happened to Jaden Adams. Also, I think this is Mamelodi Sundowns. Okay, yeah, moving on. But I hope everybody's keeping safe, guys. It's very cold in South Africa at the moment. A lot is going on in our country. It's a very complicated weather season. So I hope wherever you are, guys, you are staying safe, and then you are staying warm. There is a cold front that is currently taking place in the country, and the game begins. So yeah, that's what I think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free. Like I said, guys, whenever you come to these live streams, do not be afraid of commenting, sharing your thoughts, and then just letting me know in the comment section your opinions, your comments. Keep these games going, right? This live streams, they keep them going. So feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Which team is gonna win? I've mentioned my opinion. I think I've shared my opinion. I think TS Galaxy. I would want TS Galaxy to win, but realistically speaking, it's not gonna be something that could happen easily. I mean, if it does happen, it might just be a miracle. Yeah, I think if it happens, it might just be a miracle. It can happen. It's not like I'm like completely ruling that off. But it will take a lot for them to beat Mamelodi Sundowns. It's gonna take them. It's gonna take a lot for TS Galaxy to beat Mamelodi Sundowns, but it's possible. The game is currently underway. Let me just check. Please vote for the team that you think will win, and also share your score predictions. Just let me know in the comment section. If you don't want to talk too much, you can just say Mamelodi Sundowns 2-0. You can say Mamelodi Sundowns 2-1. Just let me know in the comment section. Looking at the votes, we have almost 200 votes. 15% says TS Galaxy, and then we also have 85 saying Mamelodi Sundowns. So I guess everybody believes Mamelodi Sundowns will win, and that's realistic in this situation. That's realistic. That's one of the best teams we have in the continent, right? That's one of the best teams we have in the continent, and the how I saw them in the World Cup just kind of gave me like a whole new respect for them. It gave me a whole new respect for Mamelodi Sundowns, because I was like, I always felt like Mamelodi Sundowns was beatable and all of that. But how I saw Mamelodi Sundowns holding down Bafana Bafana, I was like, hey, this team is very much capable of beating whatever opponent they are faced against. But all the best to TS Galaxy. Outside of the box, saved by TS Galaxy early on. Very bad signs. Very bad signs we are seeing. These are not good signs that we are seeing. TS Galaxy, come on. Damn. There was an opportunity from TS Galaxy off target. Okay, there was a retaliation. I'll treat that as a retaliation, because we had just seen Mamelodi Sundowns trying to score, and all of a sudden we see TS Galaxy again trying to score. So that was the retaliation. I'm going to take it as that. Charlie says that Mamelodi Sundowns. Okay. Respectfully, I hear you. I'm not even going to deny. Because like I said, Mamelodi Sundowns is like, realistically, and if we're just being honest with ourselves, it's like it's way much better than TS Galaxy. But it doesn't mean that a miracle cannot happen. It doesn't mean that a miracle cannot happen. But yeah, I see you. What do you guys think? Which team do you think is gonna win? We have over 200 people that are watching. If you're watching, let me know in the comment section. I want to see what you guys think about today's game. Who do you think is taking this one between Mamelodi Sundowns and TS Galaxy? Consider that out of all the 14 games they've played together, TS Galaxy also won 4 games, while Mamelodi Sundowns won 8. So it's not too bad. And there's also room for a draw today, since this is a league game. It's a league game, so there's a that can still happen. That's not like out of the picture just yet. But I think this is a competition. Let me see how the log is standing right now. I think it's the competition of being number one. I think this right now everybody's just trying to compete to be number one. This Mamelodi Sundowns' first league game today. That's their first league game. Number one, we have Kaizer Chiefs due to we have Kaizer Chiefs being number one because of the goal difference, right? They've scored 3 goals, so they're number one right now. Scored 3 goals, conceded 1. They're number one. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs is one of those teams that always has the luck and to be on top of the league in the beginning. Like, it happens. It also happened last season. In the beginning of the season, we saw Kaizer Chiefs taking the number 1 spot. They are also repeating that same situation and taking the number 1 spot again this season. But today's game will basically determine how long they stay up there. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. Wait, is this a penalty? Wait. Is this a penalty? This cannot be a penalty. It's too early for penalties. Damn. TS Galaxy giving away a penalty at just 5 minutes into the game. Seems like Mamelodi Sundowns is getting a penalty. Come on, TS Galaxy. You see now. You see. That's my problem. This is literally my problem. This is my issue. Mamelodi Sundowns might just be getting an earlier goal. Let's see how they play this penalty, right? Let's wait and see how they play this penalty. Let's see if it goes in. Penalty kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. TS Galaxy, what are you doing? Easy one. An easy goal for Mamelodi Sundowns. Taking the lead. Yes, Galaxy, come on, get. They're giving away from a penalty. That's TS Galaxy giving away a penalty to Mamelodi Sundowns. And it's in, obviously. Nobody misses a penalty in South Africa, Joe. Nobody. The only person that I saw missing okay, they missed penalties. It's fine. That is Brian Leon scoring his first league goal this season for Mamelodi Sundowns, putting Mamelodi Sundowns one goal ahead of TS Galaxy. Kaizer Chiefs, better watch out. Seems like your spot is about to go. They're about to take your spot. They are about to take Mamelodi Sundowns' spot, but there's still time. I believe in TS Galaxy. In TS Galaxy, I still believe in TS Galaxy. I think they can do it. Charlie says that, can you show us the game, my guy? No, I'm not allowed to show games on YouTube, guys. Unfortunately, it's against the policies. You understand. But yeah, that is a goal for Mamelodi Sundowns. Very early on into the game. So is it 7 minutes? Damn. 7 minutes into the game, Mamelodi Sundowns secures a penalty. Will TS Galaxy be able to come back from this one? If this is the Mamelodi Sundowns we know, I think we're going to have to pull up our socks when it comes to taking the league again this season, because, okay, TS Galaxy with a try. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns to the defense. Damn. Very impressive. It shows. CAF champions. By the way, I think I'm forgetting something that's very important. I'm out here talking about luck and how TS Galaxy could be lucky today. I'm forgetting one important thing, and that is the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns are not just, they didn't win the league, but they are African champions. I'm forgetting that part. Damn. African champions. They even scored a winning goal for South Africa, for Bafana Bafana, and their players were very vital. And I'm talking about Modau. In the beginning of the World Cup, I was so against Modau, but I'm happy that I saw the World Cup through, and I finally got an opportunity to see that Modau was one of the most important key players to South Africa in that game. Timbu. Hey. Let me wait. Let me just read on your phone. I don't wanna mispronounce your name. I respect names very, very much. Names I respect them. Timbuku Shula. Yay, language. Is this language? Timbuku Shu language says that TS Galaxy 3, Mamelodi Sundowns 1. Now I'm gonna play a sound effect for this. Oh my God! You are the first person. You are very bold. You are very bold. I don't know. You are very bold. You are very bold to say that the 3-1 TS Galaxy. Now, I think TS Galaxy has the capabilities of just the reach. Maybe like the closer they can get is just a draw. That's just what I think. I don't think we can get anything over it from TS Galaxy. I don't think we can get anything over a draw. I think that the closer they can get to winning this game today is just getting a draw. Just taking their 1 point and then just making peace with it. Because I think it's gonna be very difficult, but we have a bit of an injury there for TS Galaxy. That is Tshepo Kakora. I remember this guy, Tshepo Kakora. Which team did he disappoint? Were they playing against Kaizer Chiefs? I'm not sure. But I remember him. He scores. It's in the name. It's in the name. But yeah, it seems to be experiencing a bit of an injury there. I see that the medical team with him. Damn, he's been taken outside. I see the medical team with him. I think he's not okay. What happened? Let's see what the issue is right there. I want to see what the issue was. I'm not showing us the replay. But yeah, there is an injury on the side of TS Galaxy. We want to see. Well, I just want this guys to just score a single goal, because I used to undermine goals. I used to undermine goals, but I was like, hey, I saw how goals were very important to Orlando Pirates taking the league last season. I saw how they played a very vital role. So I'm just gonna hope that they just score a single goal. It doesn't matter what happens, just score a single goal. Just score a single goal. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You are watching Revv Network TV, and please do not forget to subscribe. We are trying to reach 60,000 subscribers. Mamelodi Sundowns with a through ball. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. Mamelodi Sundowns, T Galaxy to the save. TS Galaxy to the save. I get very concerned when I see Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. Stressful situation. Very stressful situation. Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you so much, Charlie, for subscribing. I appreciate that. I get very concerned when I see Mamelodi Sundowns. When I see Mamelodi Sundowns instead of the penalty box. There isn't. I don't know. I undermine Williams a bit. I think he can slip up. Okay, nice throw ball from TS Galaxy. This is gonna be a offside. TS Galaxy inside of the penalty box, straight in the hands of Rowan Williams. Straight in the hands of Rowan Williams. I see the fans are already starting to celebrate, but the stadium is a bit empty, which kind of takes us back to the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns only has 57 fans. That's their first league game, and the stadium is this. Okay, they are not home. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm sorry, they are not home. First is TS Galaxy Stadium, but there are only Mamelodi Sundowns fans in the stadium. Okay. Mamelodi Sundowns plays tiki-taka a lot of times. I'm afraid of Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm worried for TS Galaxy. But I think Williams, sometimes he can slip up, or maybe he was just not comfortable playing with Bafana Bafana, because, in his Bafana Bafana days, he was through ball from Mamelodi Sundowns lands in the hands of the TS Galaxy goalkeeper. TS Galaxy better watch out of this through passes from Mamelodi Sundowns. They need to be careful of these through balls from Mamelodi Sundowns. They need to be very careful of these through balls. Very careful. Otherwise, they just need to make sure that they cut off these through balls. They need to cut them off. They need to cut them off. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns with a run. Mamelodi Sundowns trying to take over the spot from Kaizer Chiefs. You guys do not like you do not want to see Kaizer Chiefs happy. I think for the fact that they were knocked out of the MTN8, we should just let them have a day. Let them be number one for another week. But they're playing tomorrow. I'm concerned again about Chiefs tomorrow. I don't know which game I'm going to be focusing on tomorrow, but I think I'm going to be giving you guys an update on all of the games that are going to be playing. My team is playing tomorrow, so I think that will be on my watch list also. Orlando Pirates is playing. I haven't watched Orlando Pirates because I was so busy when it played. That's why I didn't even stream when they were playing. So my team is playing tomorrow. Finally, I think I'm going to be available to watch Orlando Pirates, but I'm going to be giving you guys an update on all of the games that will be playing. Let me just check the ones that are playing right now, because there are 4 games that are currently playing. Let me see what the score is. Polokwane City is currently in the lead over Stellenbosch FC. Marumo Gallants and Kruger United 0-0. Also Marumo Gallants, they came to Northwest, and I think Northwest teams just kind of have this bad luck of getting relegated. Once you be a Northwest team, I think you always get this bad luck of being relegated. So see Marumo Gallants coming to the Northwest. Then it's playing just here. Damn, why didn't I go to the stadium? But yeah, Marumo Gallants is playing with Kruger United. These are also the new entrants into the league. Marumo Gallants almost got relegated last season. They need to make sure that they pull up their socks this season to stay within the league. Then we have Chippa United and Richards Bay still sitting at 0-0. But I think this one is easily going to go to, for me, it's going to be Richards Bay. For me, I think it's going to be Richards Bay. One team that I think might be getting relegated this season, if they are not careful, right? If they are not careful, I think one team that might just be getting knocked out. I think I'm just gonna go with Siwelele. Siwelele, I don't know what was going on with Siwelele last season. They were very impressive in the beginning of the season. They were promising. I don't know what went wrong. I'm still asking myself that question. What exactly happened to Siwelele FC last season? I think a lot of us are still even asking ourselves that question because they came and we had hope. You know, I saw that the Blue Fountain people were very happy that finally we have a team that's like representing us. And all of the sudden, hey, they just dropped, stopped performing, started performing very badly. It was very disappointing. So they need to be very careful this season. They need to be very careful this season. Otherwise, they're gonna be joining Orbit FC. Otherwise, so that's one team that I think might just get relegated if they're not careful. I don't want to talk too much about the new teams. I'm still monitoring the new teams. I think I'm gonna have enough time to decide between them and Siwelele. Mamelodi Sundowns. Ooh, okay. No, guys. TS Galaxy is busy giving away a very critical set pieces outside of the penalty box again. This is TS Galaxy. They almost gave Mamelodi Sundowns another penalty. Almost gave away another penalty. And there's going to be a free kick. And this might as well be a goal also. Very, very close to the penalty box. This is very critical. And it can go either way. This can go either way. But let us see how this plays out. Let me see how this plays out. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Because they just need to score 3 goals to dethrone Kaizer Chiefs from being the number 1. They just need to score 3 goals. Kaizer Chiefs scored 3 goals in their last game and then they became number 1. So for them to dethrone Kaizer Chiefs, they just need to score 2 more goals. Let's see what this set piece will bring to Mamelodi Sundowns. I think being too close to being too close sometimes just doesn't work. Sometimes it works, but I think being too close to the penalty box for free kicks, I think it's not that you have very little room to be creative with it. It takes a very special player to make this work. Wait, the handsball. That was a handsball. Do we have VAR? Oh, we don't have VAR. That was supposed to be a handsball. I want to see. I thought it was a handsball. That didn't that touch the? I think it touched the hand there. Okay, TS Galaxy got away with it. TS Galaxy with a run. Ooh, okay, this defense from Mamelodi Sundowns. How they are regrouping at the back and forming a solid line quickly. Damn, it's gonna take a miracle for TS Galaxy to beat Mamelodi Sundowns today. It's gonna take a miracle. It's possible, but it's gonna take a miracle. TS Galaxy inside of the penalty box. So literally, whenever we see TS Galaxy being inside of the penalty box, it is just one person. It's usually just one person, and you don't even have anybody to pass the ball to. That is the struggles of TS Galaxy today. They're gonna need to. Everyone need to be very creative. 19 minutes into the game, 0 TS Galaxy, 1 Mamelodi Sundowns. Looking at the other teams that are currently playing, as we have 4 teams playing at the same time. Let me just check the score for the other teams, just to give you guys an update. Okay, the scores are still the same. Polokwane City is still in the lead, over Stellenbosch. Marumo Gallants 0, Kruger United 0, Chiba United 0, Richards Bay 0. So at this point, Mamelodi Sundowns and Polokwane City are the only teams that have scored a goal in this very, very, very exciting match. Cannot wait for Chiefs, but yeah, please pull through tomorrow again for Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates also. So I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated on the 2 games that are gonna be playing. I need 1.5 hit. Guys, when you speak, do not speak betting languages. I don't know if I've told you, do not speak betting languages or too technical languages. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know a lot of football lingo. I'm learning. I think I learned a few through the World Cup, but apart from that, I'm still like, I think I think this is HT. Is it half time? It can be a hat trick. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I'm not perfect when it comes to football language. Okay. TS Galaxy strike off target. TS Galaxy with a strike that is off target. I think they are intimidated. I think they're intimidated. This that free kick, I think it was a handsball, was it? Yeah, it was really a handsball. I don't know how they got away with that. There was contact with the ball. Please show us the game. Why do you read other comments and not mine? Please show. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I think didn't I read your okay? I'm sorry. Let's say I'm sorry. That is not the situation. I'm trying to watch the game and this thing. So the thing is that I cannot show the game, guys. This is the watch along stream. It's basically a watch party. I'm not allowed to show you the game, even if ooh, Mamelodi Sundowns. Whoa. Even if I can try to show you the game, the stream will be taken down. You understand? Within a few seconds. So it's not allowed for me to do that, unfortunately. I'm sorry if you felt like I wasn't reading your comments. I don't know why, but I think it was just because I've just been focusing on the game and whatsoever. I was not ignoring you. I see you sent three messages. I'm sorry. So I cannot show the game because of those reasons. We are not allowed to stream the game on YouTube. YouTube is very strict. They will take down the live stream if I try to do that. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns. TS Galaxy is trying. Counter attack by TS Galaxy. Let's go. Mamelodi Sundowns regrouping very quickly. A chance for TS Galaxy lands in the hands of Robin Williams. Very switched on today. Very switched on as always. I don't know about Bafana days, but it seems like he switched on for his own team. Very selfish Williams. He does not give us the same performance when he's supposed to be representing the country. He's not giving us the same performance. But yeah, that's Williams saving that possible counter from a TS Galaxy. 23 minutes into the game. Mamelodi Sundowns 1-0 TS Galaxy. So what position will Mamelodi Sundowns be? Let me see. If they end the game like this, let me just check. If they end the game like this, they will be. Wait, let me refresh. Because I'm curious. I don't want anybody to disturb Kaizer Chiefs, actually. I don't want anybody to disturb Kaizer Chiefs. I think they will be number 4 if the game ends this way. Either they will be number 5, not even number 4. Yeah, but it's still very early to say anything. It's still very early to say anything about the league right now. The only teams that have lost so far: Milford, the newest team into the league. Kruger United, also the newest team into the league, which is number 16 is Milford, number 15 Kruger United. Stellenbosch, they will be number 14 if the game ends the way it is right now. Durban City 13, Richards Bay 12, and number 11 Marumo Gallants. Mamelodi Sundowns with yet another attack. I mean, for the CAF champions, I was expecting a lot, actually. I was expecting a lot from Mamelodi Sundowns. I think my expectations are very high from Mamelodi Sundowns. I think maybe they would have scored more goals at this point. I think I expected them to score even more. Yellow card. Who's getting a yellow card? Is this Mudau? Who's this getting a yellow card? Mudau. Mudau, come on. Here again. Getting a yellow card. Mudau. Mudau, relax. Hey, but at least. Oh, but it was not too bad. Mudau getting a yellow card. You know, Mudau is one of those players who kind of have like the luck to attract yellow cards. I don't know why, but this dude literally has the luck to always get yellow cards. That's Siluleko Mahlambi, who's injured right now. Eish. One yellow card for TS Galaxy. One yellow card for Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't know why I said TS Galaxy, but yeah. Model kind of has this lack of getting yellow cards. Always getting a yellow card. World Cup yellow card. I don't know about Kev, but I don't think he could have avoided getting a yellow card while playing Kev. I think he might have gotten a yellow card there also. But he's one of those players who usually just gets yellow cards. But he's a pretty good defender. For me, he's pretty good, honestly. He's pretty good. I enjoyed his combination with Bafana. I enjoyed seeing him play with Bafana, especially the second game. Because I feel like in the first game, I feel like a lot of our boys were worried. You know, a lot of our boys were worried. They were not in the game. They were really trying, but then again, it was not working out the way they wanted to. But the second game, I was very impressed. I was very impressed. Still said what happened to Jaden Adams. I still felt like he had a lot to offer to South African football in general, especially after the World Cup. You know, getting selected to play for Bafana, the main squad is such a big honor, and we had a lot of high hopes. But yeah, pretty sad what happened to him. Ooh, Mamelodi Sundowns. I thought it was a free kick for TS Galaxy, but it is a free kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. This ref must not ring the whistle too much like this, because we might start speculating. It needs to be very careful that he doesn't ring the whistle the way he is doing right now. Otherwise, we will be speculating. Neto Mozart says that I need +1 goal. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. It might come, but not from where you expect it to come from, but it might come. I still think there's still room for goals. There's still room for goals to come in this game. It's only 28 minutes. It's not even half time, right? So I believe that there's still a lot of room for goals to be scored. Hence, I'm saying I was expecting a lot from Mamelodi Sundowns, and I'm getting a bit disappointed at the fact that they are still struggling to put in the second goal as the African champions. Now they need to be careful, otherwise Orlando Pirates might be taking that also, you know, because it seems like, yeah, it makes sense. We took the league from Mamelodi Sundowns. How about we just take Kev also from Mamelodi Sundowns? Yeah, I think that sounds very, you know, it sounds very well. I think Orlando Pirates deserves the second star. I think they deserve the second star, but my concern is the players that we have. Orlando Pirates is leading with a lot of young players at this season. Our police is really a bit concerning. Also, it's like he was a very good player alongside the relay, and it seems like maybe that might have affected him somehow. But I'm still a bit skeptical about our police. Also, our goalkeeper is like Sipo Chain. Damn, it's like Sipo Chain is just like an additional member for us. For Orlando Pirates, it's like that additional member that, for an example, when it's one-on-one, we know it's a goal. If it's one-on-one with Sipo Chain, we know it's a goal. It's very easy to get past Sipo Chain. That's my problem. So I feel like we still have a couple of these factors that might be detrimental to us taking taking the CAF championship. But if Mamelodi Sundowns can take CAF, and then we can take the league from Mamelodi Sundowns, a strike from TS Galaxy landing in the hands of Rowan Williams once again. So as I was saying, if Mamelodi Sundowns can win the CAF championship, and Orlando Pirates is like that one team that has been giving Mamelodi Sundowns sleepless nights, I think they can take the league also. I think they can take it. I think they can take it. I hope they do actually this season. I hope they get that, because we need that star. We need that star, because we're one of the few teams actually to have a star. We need another one. We cannot win everything apart from CAF. I feel like right now we have won almost everything we need to win. We have won the Nedbank Cup enough. Black Label, we have won it. We have won MTN8. We have won the league. We are just looking for the bigger trophy, CAF. If we take CAF, then afterwards we can now prepare to take the Club World Cup. Yeah, that's a tough one, but yeah. Orlando Pirates has been looking pretty impressive. But moving on, we are currently watching Mamelodi Sundowns. Let me see the updates from the other games that are currently taking place. As I said, we have 4 games that are taking place at the same time. Okay. We have a new goal from Chippa United leading Richards Bay. I mean, I thought Richards Bay would be able to take. I mean, I thought Richards Bay was gonna be able to take Chippa United, but hey, I guess I was wrong. And maybe I just did not see it clearly. They are leading. Richards Bay might be remaining. TS Galaxy inside of the... Come on, TS Galaxy. This is your chance. Don't go TS Galaxy. Ow, I feel an equalizer. An equalizer from TS Galaxy. This is the Williams that I know. This is exactly the Williams that I know. This is the Williams that I know. That is a goal from TS Galaxy equalizing against the African champions being Mamelodi Sundowns. Oh. At least. Now we have a game. This is where it gets interesting. We have a game right now. Very nice goal, actually. Very nice. Nice goal from Letsoalo. Easy score from Lesotho, passing through the defense, passing through the goalkeeper, straight into the back of the net. Where's my soundboard? What am I saying? Nice goal from TS Galaxy. 1 TS Galaxy, 1 Mamelodi Sundowns. We now have what we call a freaking game. 33 minutes into the game. Akumzi says that, can we see the match? Guys, I cannot show the match on stream. I'm sorry. It's not allowed to show games on stream. It's not allowed. They're sleeping. You see what I'm saying? They always do this. This is exactly how big teams behave. That's exactly how big teams behave. It seems like Kaizer Chiefs is still going to be retaining their #1 spot for quite some time. I think they might just be staying at the top there for a minute. They're going to be cruising. They're still going to be cruising at the top. One more day for Kaizer Chiefs to be #1. And I know tomorrow, but it's fine. It's fine. Mamelodi Sundowns. But I think we witnessed... I'm not saying Mamelodi Sundowns is like is going to be losing today. Okay, counter attack from Chippa United. Come on, boys, score this. Okay, outside. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Mamelodi Sundowns is no longer a good team. I'm not saying it is like it's gonna be losing this game. That's not what I'm saying. But here's what I think. I think we were aware of Mamelodi Sundowns losing that edge that they had. We saw them. How should I say it? We are witnessing the downfall of Mamelodi Sundowns, right? After being the best team in the league for almost 10 years, being a very, very dangerous team. You know, I think they won the league 7, 8 times. I think we are in a position where we are witnessing them letting go of that position, letting go of that reign, right? And I think it's seasons that happen with a lot of teams. I think Kaizer Chiefs was once one of those teams that was very unstoppable, and Orlando Pirates also been that. But I think Orlando Pirates is currently in that season right now. Okay, TS Galaxy inside of the penalty box again, saved by the defense. Okay, rebound to TS Galaxy. Let's see what TS Galaxy does with this opportunity again. The defense is not taking any chances. TS Galaxy, they need too much power on that one. It could have been something amazing. The referee says offside, and it is going to be a goal kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. So, as I was saying, I think it is that season for it might just be that season for Orlando Pirates. The signs were there, right? They were runner-ups for a lot of seasons. They were runner-ups, but they kept on winning the other cups also. MTN 8, they've been winning the MTN 8 they won the Nedbank. They've been winning this cup, so they've been slowly closing in into that. While we've been seeing Mamelodi Sundowns, which was supposed to be the biggest team, only winning the league, which is the most important one. But I think we saw them deteriorating. We witnessed them starting to perform less better, bit by bit. And I think I was gonna say it is the end of them until they won the CAF, and I was like, they're still within the game. But I think that dangerous Mamelodi Sundowns that everybody used to fear is really no longer here. I don't think it's still here. I think it's gone. I think that Mamelodi Sundowns is gone. I think that Mamelodi Sundowns is gone, honestly, because there was a time Mamelodi Sundowns was very unstoppable to a point that even as Orlando Pirates, when we played against Mamelodi Sundowns, we knew that we were gonna get a beating. Kaizer Chiefs, they knew they were gonna get a beating. Whatever team played against Mamelodi Sundowns, I expected to be beaten. But right now, it's like whenever you play against Mamelodi Sundowns, it has resetted to be normal again. It's like you're playing, you're playing a game with a normal team for the first time. So that's nice. That's nice. That is a uh yellow card for wait, that was a yellow card for TS Galaxy. So now both teams have yellow cards as we speak. Both teams now have yellow cards. Both teams are standing with yellow cards. 1-1 for the two teams. So that's it. I think it's no longer that scary, man. It's no longer that scary. It used to be. Mamelodi Sundowns used to be scary. I used to be afraid of Mamelodi Sundowns, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of teams also are afraid of Mamelodi Sundowns. But right now, it's like if you are serious enough, you can take down Mamelodi Sundowns. Whoever is serious enough. Okay, nice through ball from TS Galaxy landing in the hands of the defense. And they play the ball back to Williams 38 minutes into the game. So as I was saying, it's like if you're just serious enough right now, you can take Mamelodi Sundowns. The choice is yours, basically. If you want to do it and you are serious, you can take Mamelodi Sundowns. I feel like anybody can do it right now. Anybody can do it. So you have a yellow card for Mamelodi Sundowns. You also have a yellow card for TS Galaxy. Single card each team. Looking at the other games that are currently playing. Wait, an equalizer from Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch equalizing against okay. Stellenbosch again Stellenbosch Polokwane City 1-1. We saw Polokwane City was in the lead, but Stellenbosch came back and equalized. An injury, an offside. What is it gonna be? A kick to the head. What is going on, ref? What is going on? What is going on? I want to see what happened. They're saying it's an offside. Oh, a strike to the head. I don't want to say it's a free kick, but I think it's still gonna remain an offside. And it's still gonna remain with Mamelodi Sundowns. It's still gonna be their ball. Yeah, it's their ball. It's their ball. So yeah, that is the current score update. Polokwane City versus Stellenbosch. It is currently 1-1. Chiba United is still leading. Then we have TS Galaxy and Mamelodi Sundowns also standing at 1-1 draw. That is currently the updates of the games that are currently taking place. 4 games at the same time. We have 4 games that are currently taking place. I want to check the votes. We need 27 subscribers to reach 59.5. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that we can reach 60,000. I'm trying to reach 60,000 subs, so I need to reach 60,000 subs. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Help me reach 60,000. We need 27 subs to reach 59.5. Looking at the votes, I was trying to check the votes. We have over 1,000 votes the second time in a row. And out of those 1,095 votes, 16% are saying TS Galaxy, 84% are saying Mamelodi Sundowns. So majority of the voters are with Mamelodi Sundowns. That's the second time we crossed 1,000 votes. That's the second time we crossed 1,000 votes. And I mentioned yesterday that when I was streaming the World Cup, it was so hard to reach 1,000 votes. Very hard. I think we reached that once or twice, once maybe. Mamelodi Sundowns instead of, TS Galaxy to the defense. Nice defense. I said it. They need to be very careful of this through balls from Mamelodi Sundowns. They need to be very careful of this through balls from Mamelodi Sundowns. But I see they're starting to wake up to that. They're starting to wake up to that. If they can just hold on to this lead until if they can just push to hold on to this lead until what is this? Until half time. Until half time. If they can hold on to it until half time, I think they can take Mamelodi Sundowns. They can try. Because TS Galaxy, yeah, they can try. They've beaten Mamelodi Sundowns before. It wouldn't be new. Thank you so much for subscribing. Option topic. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to Revv Network TV. Yay. That was a kick to the face, or what? It was a kick to the face. 42 minutes into the game. TS Galaxy, do not give away free kicks to Mamelodi Sundowns. You can't be giving away these free kicks to Mamelodi Sundowns at such critical locations also. Okay, it's not a free kick. Because I was complaining. I saw Mamelodi Sundowns raising their hands for a free kick, and I'm like, you cannot give away these free kicks, guys. Eventually, they will score. If they fail to score the first time, it does not mean that they will always keep on missing that. They will eventually find a way to score. So they need to be careful and stop giving away this free kicks to Mamelodi Sundowns. This TS Galaxy that I'm supporting today. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns trying again. Okay, look at Mamelodi Sundowns. TS Galaxy, regroup. Do not let them pass through. Mamelodi Sundowns with a through ball. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. And it is off target. Yo. Such a stressful situation. Are we reconnected? Yeah, I think we are. I'd really like to apologize for the network issues that I'm currently experiencing. I think I made if you're watching the other time, I mentioned that I recently moved to a completely different city, so I'm still trying to get sorted out with the fiber. So that is why my internet just kind of sometimes, I think it does this 2 or 3 times in a single stream. It did that yesterday. But I have like 2 networks at the same time. The other time, the other one does that, the other one does this. But I'm still trying to sort out my my connection actually and get connected with a fiber network. But the problem is that I think the guys were supposed to come here today, but I think it's due to the severe weather thing and whatever. So this is gonna be my situation until I sort that out actually. Until I sort that out. But please bear with me throughout all of this at a time. 2 minutes of added time into the first half. Yes, there we are. And it is it a corner kick or is it a free kick? Corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns with an attempt saved by TS Galaxy, and the referee rings the whistle and says that it is halftime. So that's the situation, right? There's currently 1-1. Mamelodi Sundowns versus TS Galaxy. I'm okay with this, honestly. I mean, going into the halftime, I think I'm good with this. I can live with this, basically. So what I think is that after the halftime, we might be getting a very big a very big surprise. I don't know from who, but I think, okay, let me just stop my timer. Let me do this. Yes, I think we're okay. We're waiting for the second half, right? So I think moving on into the, how should I say? I think moving on to the second half of the game, we might be in for something a bit interesting. I'm still hopeful that TS Galaxy can cause an upset. I'm still hopeful that TS Galaxy can cause an upset, and I hope they do, honestly. a part of me hopes like that actually happens. I just want them to do it. I hope they do it. That they do that because I want Mamelodi. I don't want Mamelodi Sundowns to start at a very high note because once they do that, there's no stopping Mamelodi Sundowns. That's what you know about Mamelodi Sundowns. Once they reach the number one position, it's gonna take forever to move them off that spot. Mamelodi Sundowns is not like Kaizer Chiefs. It's not like Orlando Pirates because Orlando Pirates can take the number one spot and they can easily be taken down from that position. Kaizer Chiefs on the other side, they can take that spot, they can easily be taken down. But with Mamelodi Sundowns, it is like once they reach that position, it's over for everybody. We're gonna chase them until the end of the season. We're gonna chase them until the end of the season. So I'm like, if because you remember I said that the closest TS Galaxy can get to beat the Mamelodi Sundowns is it's basically just a draw. If they can just aim for a draw, I think I'll still be okay. You know, just to slow down Mamelodi Sundowns and just to how should I say it? Just to slow them down, just to make sure that they don't cause problems for us moving on. Because if they don't stop them from now on, this team is very unstoppable. Very, very unstoppable. But yet, both teams now have a single yellow cards. And in terms of possession, quite interestingly so, obviously, so I think everybody knows this. Mamelodi Sundowns is currently leading by 71% of possession, while we have TS Galaxy standing at 29% of ball possession, 43. Wait, where are the shots? Where are the shots? Okay. 43 attacks in total from TS Galaxy, 68 attacks in total from Mamelodi Sundowns, 19 dangerous attacks by TS Galaxy, Mamelodi Sundowns, 87 dangerous attacks, right? And as of shots on target, TS Galaxy actually has more shots on target than Mamelodi Sundowns. They have 2 shots on target for over Mamelodi Sundowns. Well, Mamelodi Sundowns only has 1 shot on target, but they have 5 shots of target, while TS Galaxy has only 2 shots of target. So it's really not too much of a concerning game, you know. I don't think we should really put ourselves in a position where we are too concerned, we are too worried. I think there's still a bit of an opportunity for this game to go either way. That's what I think. I think there's still a bit of room for TS Galaxy. There's still a bit of an obvious room for Mamelodi Sundowns also. I think it can go either way, but I'm just gonna hope that it ends as a draw or TS Galaxy takes it, which I know it is the most unlikely result we might be getting today. I think that's the most unlikely result we might be getting today, but I'm still gonna be hopeful for it. That situation, still gonna be hopeful for it. We have over 1,200 votes in today's game. Over 1,200 votes in this match between TS Galaxy and the Mamelodi Sundowns. If you haven't voted, please take this time and vote for the team that wait, what is this? Please take this time and vote for the team that you think will be winning in this game. I saw somebody saying they want TS Galaxy to win 3-1, and I was like, it's not gonna happen, but hey, hey, it can. It still can. It still can, but we'll just wait for it. We'll just wait for it to we'll just wait for the game. Let's just wait for the game. Let's just wait for the game. Let's just wait for the game. So let me know in the comment section, who do you think is gonna be taking this this match today? Let me know. And also please do not forget to subscribe as we wait for the second half to continue. At Mamelodi Sundowns, once you sign that contract, I think this is really becoming a situation where everybody should be aware, right? I don't know why players usually just forget the fact that once you go to Mamelodi Sundowns, you are literally not coming back. I don't know why they put themselves in that situation, but once you go to Mamelodi Sundowns, you are really not gonna be coming back. Not gonna be coming back. You are gone. You are gone. I think we saw the same thing with Lodge. I think they took, was it Lodge? Or I think it was Zungu, yeah. I think that was the same situation with Zungu, who came to Mamelodi Sundowns hoping to get game time. Dololo. I think Saling, I don't know about Saling, but Saling gets time he gets an opportunity to play from time to time. He's one of those players. He gets an opportunity to play from time to time. So I think he's one of the most favorable players at Mamelodi Sundowns. They like him. I think they like they like Saling, but he usually just starts off the bench. He usually just starts off the bench, and he really, sometimes just gets in ish. Problem. But yeah, please take this time and vote for the team. I'm trying to open up this where is it? I'm trying to open up this session so that I can see the votes, just to see what you guys are saying, who you guys is saying is gonna take this. Let me just go to YouTube actually. Let me go to YouTube. And also of the people who have the yellow cards, we have Mudau. Mudau usually gets the yellow card, and Lensui Mutau also who got the yellow card for TS Galaxy. And then the goals that we have, it's a goal from Victor Letswalo, assisted by Kakora. I mentioned him, you remember? I mentioned him. Then we have Brian Lian, TS Galaxy, but TS Galaxy were like, we are not gonna allow you guys to be on top for much. I'm very happy they took the game to, they made the game level before it can reach very far. Looking at the votes, wait. Loazi says that please show the game, bro. Guys, I can't. I can't show the game, Loazi, unfortunately, because that's not allowed. Understand? I think I've answered this a lot of times. So streaming the games on YouTube, guys, is not allowed. It will be taken down before I can even do anything. Understand? So even if I wanted to, even if that's what I was looking to do, I wouldn't even stream for long, because the stream would be taken down. So that's why I'm not allowed. I'm not able to show you guys the game and all. Right, looking at the votes, I want to check the votes. We have over 1,200 votes today. I think this might just be the highest so far. I'm not sure about the Kaizer Chiefs game, but I know it was 1,000 something, but I think this is the highest number of votes that we might be having ever since I started streaming, which was this weekend. Not only this weekend, on Sunday, right? So we have over 1,255 votes. 18% says TS Galaxy, while 82% says Mamelodi Sundowns. Okay, 82%. That's why I want TS Galaxy to take this one, right? Because a lot of times when I see people not believing in a team, I know that's my cue. I like believing in teams that everybody doubts. That's just me. Whenever I see people doubting a team, I take it as a sign that it is your chance to support this team. But please avoid gambling and putting money on matches. But I know you guys are old enough and you're responsible. But when that happens, do not be angry and start swearing at people. I've seen that a lot of times. But yeah, we are waiting for the second half to begin. The other games that are currently playing, let me just check the statistics to see who scored which goal, who did what. Let me see. We are firstly going to start with the game between Polokwane City and Stellenbosch FC. We have a goal from Filanda. G. Filanda, assisted by Bonginkosi Dlamini for Polokwane City at 16 minutes into the game. Then we saw Stellis equalize at 22 minutes into the game, and that was a goal by Sinotolo Kwaiba and assisted by Siviwe Nkwali, equalizing the game, making sure that when it goes to halftime, it goes to halftime being level, so that they can begin the second half of the game on a sort of I know it's not really a clean slate, but it's sort of a clean slate. So Stellis also made sure that they want to play the second half on sort of a clean slate, the same way that we are seeing TS Galaxy, right? The other game that is currently playing, but okay, for the 3 attacks from Polokwane City and 44 attacks from Stellenbosch, 21 dangerous attacks Polokwane City, and 29 attacks from Stellenbosch FC. And in terms of possession, Polokwane City had 44% of possession, and Stellies had 56% of possession, which for me I feel like it's pretty normal, because I believe that Stellenbosch is really the better team for me in this competition. And if there's a team that will be taking this for me, again, it's an opinion. I think if there's a team that will be taking this one again for me, it is Stellenbosch in this competition. I think this is they're basically the bigger team in this game. So I'm gonna vote for Stellies here. Stellies only has one shot on target. I guess there was a goal. Okay, Polokwane City has one shot on target. There was a goal. Stellies has two shots on target. One shot of target from Polokwane City and four shots of target from Stellenbosch. So what this data tells me is that Stellenbosch has been a dominant team in this fixture from the beginning, leading with possession, leading with attacks, leading with attempts, leading with all of those. So it shows that they were the better team in this competition, even though they were not the first to score the goal, right? Even though they were not the first team to score, I think it clearly shows that they've been the better team in this competition. But we're gonna go to the other game again, because remember there are 4 games that are currently playing, and the other game that we're gonna go to is Marumo Gallants versus Kruger FC, which are the new team that is currently entering the PSL. Marumo Gallants has 43 attacks, while Kruger United has 22. Marumo Gallants has 34 dangerous attacks. 84 dangerous attacks. Crazy enough, they don't even have a goal from those 34 dangerous attacks, while Kruger has 17. So it means that the defense of Kruger is really like it's waking. We have 2 shots on target by Marumo Gallants, and also 2 shots on target by Kruger. What are we seeing here? What are we seeing? This calls for a concern somehow. It puts me in a state of getting a bit concerned somehow. I'm concerned somehow. I think Kruger. Because remember I mentioned that I think we all noticed that Gallants was one of the teams that was on the verge of getting relegated last season. So this performance for me is really not surprising that they are playing like this, but 2 shots on target by Kruger, 2 shots on target by Gallants, 4 shots off target by Gallants, and 5 shots off target by Kruger. Wait, 1 shot. Okay, they just updated. It's 1 shot off target. Damn. So Kruger is clearly it's impressive, I guess. I'm not watching the game, but I think it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. And in terms of possession, we have 60% for Gallants, and then we have 40% for Kruger FC. Again, not too bad for the team that's playing that's recently joined the league. Not too bad. So we might this might just be a game that surprises us the most, but I don't think I would be surprised if we see Marumo Gallants. If we see Gallants losing, I don't think it would be a surprise to me. I don't think so. But we have a yellow card from Tendo Makumela, who plays for Kruger United, and he received it at 14 minutes into the game. Wait, I see a missed penalty. Hey. Marumo Gallants missed a penalty at 45 minutes before halftime. Missed penalty. It kind of remind me of Lyle Foster there. Missed penalty from Ndabayitetwa Ndlondlo, who plays for Marumo Gallants, and then they also get a yellow card at 45 minutes plus 1 minute of added time. That's Mlungisi Sikakane. Sikakane getting the yellow card. So both teams now have yellow cards. But let me just move over to the last game so that we can. I think the game is about to begin right now, pretty soon. Let me just check the Chippa United versus Richards Bay and see what is going on there. What are the statistics telling me? In this game? Let me see. Please also do not forget to take a moment and subscribe. Help us reach 60,000 subscribers. That will also give you a notification whenever I go live for this watch parties and watch alongs. And yeah, We're almost at 59,500. So if you haven't subscribed, please just hit the subscribe button now. Okay, let me do this. So these are the statistics of the other game that is currently playing, and that is the game between Chippa United and Richards Bay. One yellow card for both teams. A lot of yellow cards in today. It is like there is no game without a yellow card. It's like there's literally no game without a yellow card. 43 attacks from Chippa United, 49 attacks from Richards Bay, 24 dangerous attacks from Chippa United, 30 dangerous attacks from Richards Bay, 47% of possession Richards Bay. They're trailing behind, while we have a 53% of possession from Chippa United. 2 shots on target from Chippa United, 1 shot on target for Richards Bay, 5 shots off target from Chippa United, and 3 shots off a target from Richards Bay. Okay, 5 for Chippa, 3 for Richards Bay. I think Richards Bay, honestly, I expected a lot, but we have Sam Jali who received a yellow card for Richards Bay at only 5 minutes into the game. Then we have Mtlotswa scoring the first goal for Chippa United at only 23 minutes, assisted by Justice Figuarido, and then a yellow card for Lebohang Chabalala at 44 minutes before halftime. So looking at the statistics, I guess what they are telling us is simple. Guess what they are telling us is pretty simple, is that Chippa United is really having the upper hand over Richards Bay. Which is concerning. I mean, it's not really concerning, but I was expecting a lot more from I was actually expecting a lot from Richards Bay. I was expecting a lot from Richards Bay, but there's still the early seasons into the game. We're about to enter into the final half of the game between Mamelodi Sundowns and what's this? TS Galaxy. Nuno Santos is going out for Bennett Mokwena. Mamelodi Sundowns starting the second half with substitutions, not taking chances. Okay, yes, and the second half officially begins. We will see what more changes Mamelodi Sundowns comes up with into this second half of the game, trying to win their first league game actually. Please take this moment and like. If you haven't liked already, it can be recommended to more people. Please also take a moment to vote if you haven't voted, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. All right. Looking at the votes, 1,326 votes. 18% saying TS Galaxy and 82% saying Mamelodi Sundowns. Please do not forget that tomorrow we have Milford versus Siwelele, and we have Kaizer Chiefs versus Kukune United. We also have Durban City versus Golden Arrows, which is the team that recently beat Kaizer Chiefs. Then we also have Amazulu versus Orlando Pirates. All of these games will be playing tomorrow at the same time. I think we also have like I think it's a PSG game tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's PSG, but I think we also have like a PSG game tomorrow. Yeah, I think is it PSG? I will check, but there's a game tomorrow also, so it's gonna be a very match-packed evening tomorrow from 7 p.m. until I think 9 p.m. Mamelodi. Okay, Karabo Mwahi says that Mamelodi Sundowns is going to win. Okay, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Honestly, it's possible, but I don't think they have it easy. I don't think they have it easy today. But I still believe Mamelodi Sundowns is the better opponent in this matchup. I still believe they are the better opponent, 100%. Without a doubt, I still believe they are the better opponent. I'm just hoping that TS Galaxy just slows down Mamelodi Sundowns, and especially for the fact that I no longer live in Pretoria, so I can judge them freely. I'm kidding, but yeah, I was stressing the fact that I think Mamelodi Sundowns with a through ball early on into the second half. Mommy. Oh, Mamelodi Sundowns. Simple. What? Sundowns. That was supposed to be a goal. That was supposed to be a goal. That was supposed to be. That was a goal, according to me. Such a beautiful run from, I think this is Matthews, if I'm not wrong. But such a very beautiful run from Mamelodi Sundowns, ending in the hands of the goalkeeper. Sundowns. Okay, the save by the goalkeeper. It's gonna be a corner kick, but that was supposed to be a goal. That was supposed to be the second one, but it is a corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's see what they do with this, given a set piece situation. Will they utilize it and score their second goal after they just missed a very vital opportunity? We have an injury for TS Galaxy, so there's a bit of a stoppage in the game. I think Mamelodi Sundowns really played with that chance that they were given. I don't think they're gonna be getting another one after this. They really played with that opportunity that they had. Honestly, they really played with that opportunity. They wasted their opportunity. 49 minutes into the game, we have a TS Galaxy player getting taken out of the game by a stretcher. Being taken outside. It is currently 8 degrees Celsius. It's crazy. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Where I am, it is currently 8% degrees Celsius, and it is currently raining outside. So it's a very crazy, crazy situation. And I don't know what's going on in South African weather these days. It's like when it's winter and we don't feel cold. Mamelody's okay. Saved by TS Galaxy. TS Galaxy tries to initiate their counter attack. They don't have the speed to do it. As I was saying, I think once we see winter not being too cold, we should be worried. Because I felt like it was just way too easy. The way it was winter and then it was really not that cold. It was really not that cold. But, ish, I'm getting worried because we are approaching spring right now. But it's freaking cold. It's even snowing at some parts of the country. So yeah. Okay, brother, but TS will we? Loazi, okay, Loazi says that TS Galaxy will win. Ish, we will see, we will see, we will see. Honestly, I want that. I want that. I'm okay with TS Galaxy winning. I don't have a problem with that. Hey, but it's gonna be very difficult for them to do it today. It's gonna be very difficult for them to beat Sundowns. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be a very difficult. I'm okay with TS Galaxy winning. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. The referee says free kick for TS Galaxy. That was a foul outside of the penalty box. With Mamelodi Sundowns initiating the attack, it was almost. I want TS Galaxy to win. I'm okay with TS Galaxy winning Loazi 100%. I mean, I can live with that. I'm okay with them winning. But I know it's not going to be an easy game. Okay, we have an injury for TS Galaxy. Let me see who got out because of it. Tepo Kakora, damn. This is the man who assisted the goal for TS Galaxy, and he is a very key player. For me, I think he's a very key player, but he got taken out because of an injury. Taken out by the stretch. I think he had an issue also earlier on into the game where I thought he might be injured. I think maybe he came into this game with that injury. He might have came into that game with this game with that injury, so he has been taken out right now. I thought they were just gonna be treating him, but the team just put in Mbunjana. Oh, crazy name, but yeah, they just put in Mbunjana as a substitute for him. So I guess he's out. I guess he's out. Mamelodi Sundowns with a run on the right. Mudau. Nice save by TS Galaxy. Nice save by TS Galaxy. I cannot believe that I used to not like Mudau because of the World Cup. The first game actually of the World Cup, yeah, I had a problem with Modau that day. I had a problem with Modau, but I'm happy I made peace. I'm happy I finally found peace, and I just stopped, because I had a problem with him. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Wait, yeah, I had a problem with him, but yeah. We are now currently sitting at 52 minutes into the game. One Tears Galaxy, one Mamelodi Sundowns. And as of the votes, wait. Why do you hate Mamelodi Sundowns? Karabo, I don't hate Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, I do, yes. I don't like them. I'm not like, how should I put it? It's not like I hate them, like I hate them. I just don't like them because Mamelodi Sundowns are our competitors, guys. They're competition. They're opponents, our enemies. I'm a fan of Orlando Pirates, right? So that's the thing. I'm a fan of Orlando Pirates, so that's why I'm okay with Mamelodi Sundowns not how should I put it? I'm okay with Mamelodi Sundowns not winning this game because I'm a fan of Orlando Pirates. That's why. I don't like them because of that. I don't like them because of that. That's the only reason. It's not too deep. It's just, you get it. You get it. Because Mamelodi Sundowns have been giving us a hard time for a lot of time, For a very long time. We've been number 2. They are runner-ups for a very long time. So that's why I have that resentment, and I want to see them. I mean, they're a good team, no lie. I cannot deny that. I cannot even deny that Mamelodi Sundowns is a pretty good team. They are pretty good. They are good. They are a very dangerous team, but I'm always hoping the best for their opponents. It's kind of like Kaizer Chiefs. When Kaizer Chiefs is playing, I'm always like, I don't know, I want the other team to take it. I want the other team to take it. And nice save from the TS Galaxy goalkeeper Mamelodi Sundowns again with a shot from outside of the box, but it is off target. So it is kind of like Kaizer Chiefs also, right? I think for a very long time, Mamelodi Sundowns was, how should I put it, was trying to replace Kaizer Chiefs as our opponent, like our rival. Because for some time we were not really worried about Kaizer Chiefs, and we were only worried about Mamelodi Sundowns. We are worried that Mamelodi Sundowns is gonna perform better than us again. Mamelodi Sundowns might beat us when we play again. So it was always Mamelodi Sundowns this, Mamelodi Sundowns like that. And I think Mamelodi Sundowns, the only reason they never really got to reach that is because the whole Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates rivalry goes way back. So it still stands. But I think Mamelodi Sundowns was in a position where they were trying to be in that space, to be that team that the number one team that troubles Orlando Pirates. It was almost like that. That's almost like that. So for a very long time we had that problem because we were always number 2 after Mamelodi Sundowns, number 2 after Mamelodi Sundowns, number 2 after Mamelodi Sundowns. So it creates that a bit of resentment that I want to see Mamelodi Sundowns feel so bad because they've been giving us a hard time. Even though Mamelodi Sundowns is still a problem, right? Because they are a threat to our title. You understand? Just because they lost last season, it doesn't mean that they will lose this season. They are a threat to our title. They are a threat to us taking the title again this season. So that is the issue with Mamelodi Sundowns. 56 minutes into the game, 1 TS Galaxy, 1 Mamelodi Sundowns. We are on the second and final half of all the 4 games that are currently taking place in the PSL today. Just to give you guys an update on the other games that are playing, Stellenbosch and Polokwane City still sitting at a 1-1 draw. Marumo Gallants and Kruger United still sitting at a 0-0 draw again. Okay, TS Galaxy inside of the penalty box, saved by the defense. We have a man down. We need VAR actually. We need VAR. I think with the VAR, a lot of teams won't be as good as they are. But it's okay. Chippa United and Richards Bay still sitting at a 1-1 draw. So currently, the 4 games that are currently playing, right? There is no team that is winning. Only draws. Only draws that we are seeing today. We'll have to wait and see which team out of the 4 that are playing will be taking that win today. Wait. All right. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. Is an opportunity for Sundowns, and it is off target. It is off target. Let's see. Off target. I think it is. Is it a deflection? It might just be a deflection. And that was Bennett Mokoena with that attempt from the verge of the box. But it's gonna okay. There was deflection, so it is currently a corner kick. It is currently a corner kick. So yeah, I think TS Galaxy either should just settle for a draw. I think they should try and settle for a draw, but I know Mamelodi Sundowns won't make it easy for them. Corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns, saved by TS Galaxy. Let's see, TS Galaxy trying to initiate the counter attack, but they don't have the speed, they don't have the creativity to do that, and they're giving a free kick to Mamelodi Sundowns. They don't have the capabilities to do it. They don't. And it's crazy, I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. Like, that you do not have a chance of initiating a counter against this team because they have fast players, they have better players, they have better defenders. But I think they will make an opportunity. As much as they've managed to score the first goal, I don't think it's impossible for them to score the second one. I don't think it's impossible for them to score the second one, but they are just teams that strive when they are trailing behind. They're just teams like that. There are teams that strive by trailing behind. They get that motivation by conceding goals. So once they concede a goal, that's where now they start to get that motivation of, let us try and score. Let us just try and equalize. I think one of the teams that was like that was Cape Verde during the World Cup. Remember that, like I said, I'm going to be referencing the World Cup a lot because that was the recent competition that we watched. So Cape Verde, the way it played, it was one of the teams that strive when it is trailing behind. That was Cape Verde. Cape Verde would play and then just, play, defend, and do all of that. If you don't score, they don't score. That was Cape Verde in the World Cup. So if you don't score against Cape Verde does not score. Once you score a goal against Cape Verde, they equalize. That was Cape Verde. That was like exactly how they played in the World Cup. When you score a goal, they score. Even when you score 2 goals, they can equalize, 2 goals. So that is their whole gameplay. I think they are just teams like that. And today it seems like TS Galaxy is one of those teams that is only, striving when it's trailing behind, striving when it's trying to equalize. If they are not trying to equalize, they are just like questionable a bit. So I don't think they will be. I think they can get a draw. But I think it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to beat Mamelodi Sundowns today. I think they can just strive to get a draw and leave with a single point. They should just take a single point. Beating Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be very difficult for them. It's going to be very difficult. If they do it, I'm going to be very impressed. Mamelodi Sundowns with the ball back 61 minutes into the game. They're still trying to find a way to break through the TS Galaxy defense. Despite being the African champions, they're still struggling. Okay, here's Mamelodi Sundowns with an attacker play to the right, saved by the TS Galaxy defense, and it is going to be a throw in for Mamelodi Sundowns. That was nicely saved by TS Galaxy there. A nice save by TS Galaxy. Two substitutions from Mamelodi Sundowns. 2 substitutions. Let us see who's going out. For Mamelodi Sundowns. Van Veek is going out for Mailula. Who else is going out? Let me see. Let me refresh. I want to see who's going out and who's staying. See Van Veek going out for Mailula. I'll wait for the other one to be updated so that I can give you guys an update also. 1,490 votes. Let us just take it to 1,500 votes. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I don't know how many views this one has. The last live stream we did had 83,000 views. But it had 31,000 views at the end of the stream. But I don't know how far this one is. I just know that we are over 18,000. We are over 10,000 views. I may not say 18,000 views because I'm not quite too sure. But I know that we are approaching 20k views, I think, if I'm not wrong. If we haven't reached 20k, I think we are approaching 20k in this live stream. But there was also Kekana going out for Mkhulise, right? Two changes from Mamelodi Sundowns. TS Galaxy with a run on the left, a through ball by TS Galaxy inside of the penalty box. Mudau to the save. Mudau stopping and intercepting that counter attack. That attack, actually, not a counter attack. Intercepting that attack from TS Galaxy. Mudau to the save. Mudau is like one of my favorite players right now. Yeah. You know, I'm allowed to have favorite players for the teams that I do not support. Just like I like Villagazi at Kaizer Chiefs. I think I'm allowed to do that. Just an update on the other games that are currently playing. And no goal has another goal. So we are also sitting at draws throughout all games that are currently playing. No team is scoring. We have officially reached 1,500 votes. Thank you very much. Thank you so much to everybody that has voted. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for doing that, for voting. Let's see. So yeah, we have no goals so far. The scores are still the same. 1-1 TS Galaxy Mamelodi Sundowns, 1-1 Polokwane City Stellenbosch, 1-0 Kruger United Marumo Gallants, 1-1 Chippa United Richards Bay. Those are the four games that are currently playing. TS Galaxy with an attempt. Damn, TS Galaxy. Why are you going so hard on Mamelodi Sundowns all of the Sunday? TS Galaxy with a through ball. Come on. Revv says it's an offside. That's why if we have no timing. Honestly, I know that let me see. Yeah, there's definitely an offside. There's definitely an offside. But I still believe that we need to get VAR in South Africa. I think that would really like stop a lot of arguments and a lot of debates and a lot of conversations that we are having after these games, because we are having a lot of times we are just having these conversations that could have easily been solved by the VAR. But I think they said the budget is out. What they said something about that. I don't know. But I think they mentioned the budget is out and wada for the VAR. I don't know when it's gonna be implemented, but I think South African football really deserves to have like a VAR, because a lot of arguments that we have are usually around the decisions of the referees at the end of the game. Mamelodi Sundowns, through ball from Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box, saved by the defense. Mamelodi Sundowns gets the ball back. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack again. A pass from Mamelodi Sundowns. Is it gonna be a penalty? Wait. Okay, it is a goal kick for TS Galaxy. There was Mamelodi Sundowns with the attack. But you can tell how TS Galaxy is afraid of Mamelodi Sundowns, because you can see how should I say it? How all over the place they get when we see Mamelodi Sundowns trying to initiate an attack. Hey, they are just way all over the place. Way all over the space. But it's good. I like the fact that despite them being worried, despite them being scared, they are still able to hold their composure. So that has to count for something. That's what I'm saying. Mamelodi Sundowns used to be that team that was very intimidating, and now all of the sudden it's like each and every single team that's serious enough can actually take them. If you're serious, it's like you can take Mamelodi Sundowns. If you're serious enough, it's up to you. It's up to you. So yeah, please also do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like this live stream so that it can be recommended to more people, and also subscribe to help me reach 60,000 subscribers. TS Galaxy with an opportunity again. There are not enough TS Galaxy players on this attacks. That is the problem. Mamelodi Sundowns to the defense. So that's what I'm getting from. There are not enough TS Galaxy players to see this attacks through. Not enough. Mamelodi Sundowns with a through ball. Come on, TS Galaxy. Mamelodi Sundowns from outside of the box, and it is off target. Me, I said it. I said it's too early to be trying to score a goal of the season, and I said that for Kaizer Chiefs because that was their whole gameplay when they played against Golden Arrows this weekend. Whenever they got the ball kicking from outside of the box, and I said it is way too early for you guys to be trying to get the goal of the season award. You know, it's too early. It's way too early, man. Telling Mamelodi Sundowns also, we need to tell them the same situation. Get closer. That's the only way. Apart from that, I mean, like, I think 90% of the time when we see a player scoring from that position, oh, Mamelodi Sundowns! Ooh, saved by the goalkeeper. Okay, this goalkeeper is really switched on today. And then it's going to be a corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. That was a nice save. This has to be like, let me see his game rating actually. Let me see Tape's game rating, 6.9. He's very switched on. He's very switched on. Very switched on. Probably better than Williams actually. He's actually more busy than Williams, which is obvious because Mamelodi Sundowns is really attempting to put in a goal. But yeah, Williams is just cruising. I think Williams is just. I think he's much better than Sipo Chain somehow. But I think they are more in the same. For me, I feel like they are more in the same category. There are those goalkeepers that are overhyped. They are kind of overhyped. But I was also overhyping Peterson, and then the goal that he considered, I was like, no way, Peterson. No way you're considering a goal like this. But yeah, I know a goalkeeper is as good as his defense. So if the defense is proper, then the goalkeeper is also proper, which makes which explains why we have Sipo Chain being like the goalkeeper of the season. Which is why we have him being the best goalkeeper in PSL right now. 70 minutes into the game, we have only 20 minutes left until the end of this game. Let me see the other games that are currently playing. Seems like nobody wants to win today. Wait, what? How did it? Okay, a lot is going on in the game between okay, let me see what Mamelodi Sundowns does with this opportunity. Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack and they fail to get through TS Galaxy to the save. Let me go to let me check back. There's a game that has like literally have 3 goals ever since we last spoke. That is the game between Polokwane City and Stellenbosch. Wait. Polokwane City and Stellenbosch right now are currently sitting at 3-2. Polokwane City, of course, scoring the 3 goals. Very disappointing from Stellis, but that's the situation. Polokwane City versus Stellenbosch now has a total of 5 goals. And that happened very quickly. All of this happened in the halftime, right? At 60 minutes, we had Devin Titus scoring a goal for Stellenbosch, for Stellis, assisted by Terence Masheho. Then we saw then we saw an equalizer again, because there was Stellenbosch putting themselves 2-1 ahead of Polokwane City. Then we saw Polokwane City equalizing, and there was a surprise Simangele Mantosi scoring at 67 minutes, and then at 75 minutes, which is not way, just like 2 minutes ago, that was Raymond Daniels scoring the third goal for Polokwane City. Now it seems like Stellis might be they might be losing today. So that is the only change we have. The rest of the games are still standing at the same score as we left them. There's really not a lot of change in all of these games. Mamelodi Sundowns is still sitting at a 1-1 right now. Still 1-1, Mamelodi Sundowns and TS Galaxy. We're still waiting to see if they will be able to to score or it will end as a draw. There's not really much time left on top of that. There's not a lot of time left. So if TS Galaxy can just hold on, I don't know why I said okay, TS Galaxy with an opportunity, TS Galaxy a through ball, but it is way off target. So I'm still saying like TS Galaxy need to conduct their attacks. They need to make sure that they conduct their attacks very accurately. Because apart from that, I feel like they have that eagerness to try and score. The thing is that whoever attacks is usually just alone, and they're giving Mamelodi Sundowns a lot of time to close off all possibilities of through balls and passes. They're giving Mamelodi Sundowns a chance to stop them before they get very dangerous. So this has been happening a lot of times ever since the beginning of this half. But I think for now they should really be trying to just get a draw. I think they should just strive for a draw for now. They should strive for a draw, maybe, you know, just to stop Mamelodi Sundowns from being number one. If they can just get a draw, I think that would also be good for them. I think that the Stellies versus Polokwane City game, it's a lot is going on in that game. I think I'm gonna watch the highlights. But yeah, that's the current score right now. TS Galaxy Mamelodi Sundowns 1-1, Polokwane City versus Stellenbosch 3, Polokwane City 2, Stellenbosch, Marumo Gallants 0, Kruger United 0, Chipa United 1, Richards Bay 1. So the only team that is currently in the lead is Polokwane City. That is the team that is currently in the lead right now in this there's 4 PSL games that are currently taking place. But we are approaching the end. 74 minutes into the game. 16 minutes left. But we're not seeing anything, man. I'm not seeing that sense of agency from Mamelodi Sundowns. TS Galaxy with an attack. TS Galaxy is gonna have to be very creative to break through this defense. But they've done it once. I think they can still do it again. But they're gonna have to be very creative if they're gonna need to get through Mamelodi Sundowns. Yay, Mamelodi Sundowns. Playing the ball back to Rowan Williams. Only 15 minutes left until the end of this game. I think we're gonna have Polokwane City shooting to be number 2 from here. Yeah, I think we're gonna number 3. We're gonna have Polokwane City shooting to be number 3 if they win like this. Unless they score another goal and then they can still move further. But this is pretty impressive from Polokwane City. And this is also their first game of the season. Let me check. Polokwane City. No, that's not their first. Okay, they've been okay. I think they might be going to number 1 after here. Because of the goals. Because they scored 2. Okay. They scored 2 goals in their first league open. Damn. So Polokwane City might be number 1. Ooh, TS Galaxy with the second goal. Come on, TS Galaxy. Making me very happy now. You are making me very happy. Come on. Look at I said they have found a way to be, because they needed to be very creative if they're going to be scoring a goal against Mamelodi Sundowns, but they can find a way, and they did. Wow, what a time. I said they could, from a set piece situation straight into the back of the net. Williams is not that impressive. Come on, Williams. Look at this easy goal. And he had it on top of that. from a free kick. Williams literally had this ball. He had the ball. Siaponga says that Viva TS Galaxy. Let me just play this sound effect for TS Galaxy. Come on, this is pretty impressive. This is pretty impressive. Now they need to hold on to it. That's the problem. I think that's gonna be the problem now. You're gonna have to hold on to. They're gonna have to try and hold on to this lead, and that is Letswalo with a brace. We have a brace from TS Galaxy. That is Letswalo scoring his second goal. He scored the first goal at 33 minutes, and it is 77 minutes. He's a double-digit person. He's a double-digit person, basically. 33, 77, maybe 88. I don't know. But he's a double-digit person. He scored that goal. The first goal, it's an own goal. Damn. Williams. Williams. But it was a kick from Letswalo still. I mean, like the last touch went to Williams, but it was a kick from Letswalo. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. With only 12 minutes left until the end of the game, we see TS Galaxy securing their leading goal through a set piece situation. They're starting to waste time now. They're starting to waste time. Where's Reynes actually? Is he still with the team? Let me check. Is he still with the team? I don't think is he there? Reynes. Let me check. Okay, he's there. Okay, he just got in 72 minutes. All right. Imagine, okay, he just got in for Mokoena. Bennett Mokoena going out for Reynes. So I'm still talking about Reynes actually. Pretty impressive, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. This is interesting to see. That's pretty impressive from TS Galaxy. Sundowns might be losing their Sundowns might be losing. We need 5 subscribers to reach 59,500 subs. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 60,000 subscribers before. I wanted to reach it before the end of the year, but I think we can do it before the end of this month. Mamelodi Sundowns with a run, and that is TS Galaxy giving a throw in to Mamelodi Sundowns. They are now under pressure. You know, usually in this position, that's where now you can cause even bigger problems for them. If you are serious. And you're switched on, I think you can still cause problems for a team in this position because they are trying so hard to equalize. And I think they're going to be leaving their defense open a bit because they're going to be investing a lot of their energy in trying to equalize. So I think this is where now you can also strike. If you are strategic enough. Okay, TS Galaxy with a possibility of a counter attack. Come on, TS Galaxy. Through ball for TS Galaxy. TS Galaxy inside of the penalty box. Is it a corner kick? Okay, saved by the defense. Okay, we are still within. So, like I said, I'm sorry. Like I said, this is like it's still an opportunity for TS Galaxy to score the other goal. Somebody said TS Galaxy was gonna score 3-1. I'm gonna check, and I said no. Ish. That was Timbu Kushu. Timbu Kushu said they're gonna score 3-1. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can reach the 3-1. We have a substitution from TS Galaxy. 2 substitutions. Okay, 1 substitution from TS Galaxy. Sedwin George going out for Ego Salatiel. That is a substitution we are getting from TS Galaxy at 82 minutes into the game. Very late substitution, but it really shows the confidence they had in their players. It paid off. Not rushing to make substitutions earlier on into the second half really paid off for them. TS Galaxy with another opportunity for a counter attack intercepted by Mamelodi Sundowns. There's gonna be a free kick, and it is a free kick. Yellow card. Damn. People who are given we can see people who are given brown envelopes. We can see. That's Siluleko Mahlabi getting a yellow card. People who are giving brown envelopes, we know. We know. He's getting pressure from the people who gave him money that, hey, those boys are causing us problems. Why aren't you doing anything? I'm playing, guys. I'm playing. Ooh, come on, TS Galaxy giving away a corner kick to Mamelodi Sundowns 83 minutes into the game. Let us check on the other teams that are currently playing. No changes so far. The only change we have is from the current game that we are currently focusing on. Oh, an equalizer from Stellenbosch FC. It is currently 3 Stellenbosch FC, 3 Polokwane City. Okay, missed opportunity from Mamelodi Sundowns to equalize. Okay, let me charge my phone quickly. So that's the update. Stellenbosch just scored the third equalizer. Let me see. Let me check who scored the third goal for Stellenbosch FC. Raul Daniels, who has just substituted at 80 minutes, scored the goal straight from the bench. Ashley Dupreez came in also for Stellenbosch. I remember how Ashley Dupreez was one of the most wanted players. I don't know which year it was, but I think it might have been the 2023, okay, the 2024-25 season. I think it might be the 2024-25 season. I think a lot of teams were fighting for him. And I think he was won by Kaizer Chiefs after that. Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack inside of the penalty box. Saved by the goalkeeper. Mamelodi Sundowns with the ball again. TS Galaxy, come on. A nice save from the goalkeeper. This is my man of the match here. This is my man of the match. Tape or whoever. This TS Galaxy, my man of the match. Yo, that was such a critical save. That was such a critical save for TS Galaxy. Mark Njeri says that 2-3. 2-3 for who? 2-3 for who, Mark? 2-3 for who? Are you saying 2-3 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns or 3 in favor of TS Galaxy? Also mentioned that. 2-3 for who? Who's getting 2-3? This was supposed to be a goal. That's goalkeeper. They must take him to go and replace Sipo Chain. Sipo Chain cannot make the saves. He cannot make the saves. The only person whom I've seen so far making this kind of saves is Peterson for me. So far, that's the only person that I've seen making this very critical last minute saves. A comeback, I don't see a comeback. Especially a comeback of 2 goals. I mean, a comeback of an equalizer maybe, but I don't think a comeback of 2 goals is possible. Mark, I'm gonna refuse. That one, I'm gonna be in disagreement for now. I mean, maybe an equalizer, yes, but a comeback, I don't think so. But I see them actively trying. They are actively trying right now, which is late. I think it is late for them to be, this intense right now, because there's only like 4 minutes left. Miracles happen, believe. I know miracles happen, but remember that I don't want my Mamelodi Sundowns to win. Remember that I'm not a fan of Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, like, I'm okay with whatever outcome it is, but I'm more happy with TS Galaxy taking this game today. I'm just gonna admit miracles do happen. I'm just being a bit biased. I'm gonna just put it out there. Just being a bit biased. But I see Mamelodi Sundowns starting to be very intense at the last minute. We don't know. They can come back and equalize, but I don't think they can score and win the game. I don't think they can win the game, but I think they can score and equalize, maybe. But winning, Winning is gonna take a miracle. Like you said, miracles happen. It might be a miracle if they win. But then again, they are also African champions. They are also African champions, right? They've won. Muda, woo. Come on, Kawana. A goal for Mamelodi Sundowns, an equalizer. Come on, ref. No offside, no nothing. I think I spoke too soon. You see, Mark, now you're. Mark, come on. Why are you mentioning miracles? You are jinxing the whole thing. You are jinxing the whole thing. I was happy for a moment. How are you scoring? Mark. Why did you have to mention a comeback? Why don't they say it's an offside? But this was not an offside. An assist from Amadou. Is it an own goal? What is going on? Pumuzo says that goal. An equalizer from Mamelodi Sundowns. If they come back, I'm telling you. If they score a second one, there's only like 1 minute left into the game. Come on, CS Galaxy. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack. Ooh, Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box. Wait. Is it a penalty? Okay, not a penalty. Who plays better? Elijah. In terms of the team, I think Mamelodi Sundowns is the better team, honestly. I don't know. Mamelodi Sundowns is the better team compared to TS Galaxy. A strike from outside of the box by Mamelodi Sundowns, and it is off target. In terms of the better team, it is Mamelodi Sundowns. That's Mamelodi Sundowns. I think TS Galaxy really just got lucky when they scored the second goal. I think they got very lucky, man. They got very lucky. But I'm very impressed with their goalkeeper, honestly. I'm just going to mention it. I think his name is Tape or whoever. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm very impressed with the way that he's handling this whole game. 3 minutes of added time. I'm very happy with the goalkeeper. I think for me, he's definitely going to be the man of the match with the... We have a player down for TS Galaxy. 90 minutes into the game. We have a player down. I think in terms of the overall game, Mamelodi Sundowns is definitely the better team. But I'm more impressed by TS Galaxy. I mean, standing up against such a giant to a point of even scoring 2 goals and leading for a few minutes. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Mamelodi Sundowns has the upper hand, yes, but I mean, come on. They tried. They tried. Pumuzo says that what a game. Really, such a crazy game. Such a crazy game. That's what I'm saying. For them to reach this point of the game where you remember, I think if there's somebody who was watching when the game started, that's something that I mentioned. I said that the closer they can get to beating Mamelodi Sundowns is a draw. Remember, I don't know if who of you guys was here, but I said the closer they can get to beating Mamelodi Sundowns is a draw. Apart from that, they will struggle against Mamelodi Sundowns. They will struggle. That was a goal from Mamelodi Sundowns. This guy. Let me just check who scored that final equalizer of Mamelodi Sundowns. The second equalizer, actually. Okay, that was Spelele Mkhulisi. Okay, Spelele Mkhulisi. So yeah, we still have Mamelodi Sundowns leading, and in terms of the other game, there's currently it's a good game, 100%. It's a very good game. We have 4 games that are currently playing, so it is currently an injury. Let me see who's injured. There's a bit of an injury on the side of TS Galaxy. I don't know if they are wasting time. Yeah, but it was an injury. It was not a. It was an. It was not a. It was not a tactic. But in terms of the other games, we have. Wait, why isn't this updating? Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack inside of the penalty box. What is Mamelodi Sundowns trying to do? I think I heard a whistle. It's not a whistle. Mamelodi Sundowns with a strike from outside of the box, blocked by TS Galaxy. It is currently 93 minutes. The referee should just go ahead and stop this match right now before more happens. The referee should just stop this game right now. The referee should just go ahead and stop this game. It is 93 minutes. Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack. We don't want problems, guys. We don't want problems. We don't want problems. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the box. Mamelodi Sundowns with an attack. Mamelodi Sundowns. So yo. TS Galaxy. Ay. Come. Why didn't the referee stop the game? It's over, must. Why isn't it over? It's 93 minutes. Yo. Right. I think it's over right now. Yeah, that is a brace. That's a brace from Spelele Nkulise. A brace from Spelele Nkulise, putting Mamelodi Sundowns a goal ahead of TS Galaxy. You see, Mark, you have the script of football, man, and there's no way you could have. How do you get such a score, such a comeback, such an accurate comeback? Come on, Mark. You need to spill the beans. How do you predict such an accurate comeback? Like, this was way too accurate. This was way too accurate. Way too accurate. You literally said 3-2, a comeback, and I refuse. You said miracles happen. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How did you know that Mamelodi Sundowns was gonna get this comeback? Mm. How did you know that? Where did you get the information? I think you need to tell us where you got the information. Now, Pumuzo says that what's going on. It's Mamelodi Sundowns just equalized and then scored the winning goal. They're currently leading. The game is over. So that is what's going on. They equalized and then they went on and scored the winning goal. I think in less than 10 minutes, even. I think even 10 minutes is too much. Let me see, that was not too long after they equalized. Yeah, in 7 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Siyabonga says that can I watch? Actually, I cannot show the cannot show the game, guys. I'm sorry. Can't do that. Max says that I just had a feeling. You know something we don't. There's no way you can say you just had a feeling. How do you just have a feeling? Such an accurate feeling. Our Mark. I refuse. Yo, that is the end of the game. That is the end of the game. Ish, I'm so disappointed. That's the right way. I'm so disappointed with this performance from TS Galaxy. I'm so disappointed. So Pumuzo says that we them now in the final. Do you mean like do you mean we will play them in the final? I think with this we are approaching the other games of the MTN8. I think maybe you might be talking about the MTN8. It's a possibility. So they wanna stress us, they are gonna stress. We don't deserve this stress. It's way too early, guys. We've been happy. I'm even starting to gain weight because I didn't watch football, South African football, for like over a month. I've been happy. All of the sudden we are entering into those positions, and I feel like it's way too early. But this weekend we have Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs this Saturday. Don't forget. They're gonna play Kaizer Chiefs before they can play Orlando Pirates. They're gonna play Kaizer Chiefs before they can play Orlando Pirates. So Kaizer Chiefs, I hope you are ready for what you just witnessed. I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is what you're gonna be facing next time. Where's the team that's gonna be playing against Kaizer Chiefs this weekend? Siabonga says they're amazing. Honestly, it was pretty impressive. It was pretty impressive. For a moment, I thought they were done. There was a moment where I felt like, Mamelodi Sundowns is done. I was even celebrating. I think the celebration is what killed me, because I was like celebrating at a point. I was like, Pirates from now on, not trusting anybody else. Mark says that always trust your instincts. Congratulations to you, Mark, for getting that money. Congratulations to you. Damn, you are very lucky to get that one accurately. That is like such crazy accuracy. But yeah, please also subscribe, guys. We do this watch alongs whenever there is a game. I'm always live whenever there is a game. But we are gonna be doing also, I think, the Premier League. I think we're gonna be doing the Premier League also from now on, because we've been doing like PSL. I think we recently did the World Cup. So from the World Cup, I think we're gonna be doing the Premier League from now on also, to kind of diversify also. So whenever there is a game from now on, whenever there is Premier League and then there is PSL, we are live. Teams that I like are playing. We're also gonna be live. So if you'd like to be part of this community, please just subscribe. Completely free. Subscribing is free. You don't pay any money, unless of course you wanna join the membership. But just please subscribe. Help me reach 60,000 subscribers. And if there's the type of content you like, pull through whenever there is a game. But do not be comfortable when you're here. Actually comment. I like people who comment. I like people who comment, because the more you comment, that's how you guys help me push this live stream. Understand? But I just want to give you guys an update on the amount of views we have reached today. We have officially crossed 32,000 views before the end of this live stream.
Thank you very much.
32,000 views. Those are the number of views that we have on this live stream alone. 32,000 views, and we have over 1,700 votes so far. Please do not forget that tomorrow there is Kaizer Chiefs playing, there is Orlando Pirates playing. So when you see me being live tomorrow, no matter what the live stream says, know that I'm going to be giving you guys the updates on the games that we'll be playing. I'm going to be trying to give you guys the updates on the games that I'll be playing tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much for pulling through, Bafetu. Thank you so much for pulling through. Honestly, I don't know what to say at this point. I don't know what to say. I'm just here and I'm disappointed. I'm totally disappointed. There's a lot that I expected from TS Galaxy. I think I might have expected a lot from TS Galaxy, but I thought they had the capabilities of doing that. They really gave me false hope. They literally gave me false hope. I was like, yeah, they got this game. Come through, share your thoughts. Feel free to comment when you're here. It's a completely safe space. It's a completely safe space. But my team is playing tomorrow, and Kaizer Chiefs is also playing tomorrow. So there's a lot going on tomorrow. Let me see who is number one of the other games that are currently. Let me check the scores of the other games that are currently playing. Let me see the score quickly. Okay, yeah. I think we are back, guys. I'm actually really sorry for that. That was the internet connection, but I'm happy that it's doing this at the end of the live stream, right? At the end of the live stream. So I apologize for that. Bit of buffering, bit of buffering. Man of the match. I don't know why I skipped. Let me check the man of the match. Let me check the man of the match. Between, but I think for me, actually, it was supposed to be the goalkeeper, but I think it's gonna be who's this guy who scored the brace for. I think it's definitely gonna be Spelele Mkhulisi, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. I think it might just be Spelele Mkhulisi. I think it might just be him because he scored a brace. Let me check. Let me check. If it's not him, I'm not sure. Maybe the goalkeeper for the other team. Okay, let me go back to watching. But I think it's definitely gonna be where is it? I think it's gonna be Spelele. Mkhulisi. Let me go to the game. Let me go to the game to see the man of the match. I don't know why I left quickly. I think it was because of the internet issue that I had. But let me just check if they haven't crowned the man of the match just yet. Okay, they're about to crown the man of the match. It has to be him. I don't think I don't think it can go to anybody apart from him. I don't think it can go to anybody apart from him. But please give me a few seconds just to see who the man of the match is. They're still interviewing the coaches. They're still interviewing the coaches. So yeah, here's my big problem right now. So I'm trying to get like I'm trying to get the proper internet for this live streams. I was using Voma before via Vodacom and whatever when I was still in Pretoria. So I moved to Rustenburg this month. Actually, I've been here for 11 days. I'm still trying to get sorted out with installation of fiber and everything. I think I'm also gonna be using Vodacom, but I'm using Telkom in the meantime, right? So I don't know if the issue is the internet itself or it's the router itself. So I'm just trying to kind of diagnose the issue. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm busy trying to diagnose the issue to see what the actual problem is. Because I'm happy today it switched off only twice, not a lot. The other time it switched off, I think 2 times. It's only twice. But yeah, we're still waiting for the man of the match. Let us see who it is. But I think it is the only person who scored a brace in this game. But in the meantime, let me just give you an update on the other games that are playing. Polokwane City versus Stellenbosch, and that at a crazy 3-3 draw. We saw Polokwane City leading over Stellenbosch from the beginning of the game. So the whole game, Stellenbosch have just been trailing behind the Polokwane City, trying to equalize. But I'm happy they did equalize at the end of the day. Both teams leave with a single point and 3 goals scored and 3 goals conceded. The two teams. Then we have Marumo Gallants and Kruger United. I mentioned that Marumo Gallants really is one of the teams that is a bit concerning. I said that I'm concerned about Marumo Gallants. Remember that they were the team that almost got relegated. Also, they are playing with a team that recently got into this competition. They ended at a 0-0 draw, not even a single goal. That is the only game that played today without a single goal. Marumo Gallants and Kruger United. Then Chiba United and Richards Bay. Also, I was expecting, Richards Bay to kind of take this one, but it ended at a draw. So today, the only team to have won their game is Mamelodi Sundowns. The only team that won their game today. I'm still trying to see who the man of the match is. Let me go on social media, actually. Let me go on social media. I might have missed it. I don't know. There's a possibility that I might have missed that part, but I'm just going to go on Facebook and check if they haven't updated the man of the match so far. But I'm going to give you guys the most exciting news. Let me just check the man of the match first. They haven't announced. They haven't announced the man of the match. I want to give you guys the exciting news. Ish. I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't want to sound like I'm negative, but let me wait for the man of the match. Why is the man of the match? Why are they taking forever? But yeah, I want to give you guys the interesting news. And that is the log table and the updates. Crazy. Yeah. Now remember, Kaizer Chiefs was number 1 in the beginning of everything. Remember that Kaizer Chiefs was number 1 in the beginning of everything. Remember that part. So here's an update on the current standing. Polokwane City is currently number 1, but remember that Kaizer Chiefs is now game in hand FC for now. They're gonna remain game in hand FC for now. Polokwane City currently it takes the number 1 spot after getting a draw against Stellenbosch FC. Remember that they had recently won a game. I think it was against Richards Bay, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure who they beat, but they had won their first opening game of the season. So that gives them 1 point, and they're currently the only team with 4 points right now. They're currently the only team with 4 points right now, pushing Kaizer Chiefs to be number 2, Orlando Pirates number 3, and the Mamelodi Sundowns to be number 4. Pretty impressive lineup so far. Pretty impressive lineup so far. But remember that the rest of the teams that are here are going to be playing again tomorrow. Remember that Mamelodi Sundowns was also supposed to play a game against Marumo Gallants that was postponed. So they are also a team that has a game in hand. That was a team that has a game in hand in this situation. So I'm still waiting to see who the man of the match is. Why are they refusing with the man of the match today? So that's the situation. We have Polokwane City taking the number 1 spot, pushing Kaizer Chiefs down. Kaizer Chiefs is going to be playing tomorrow again, so they will have an opportunity to redeem themselves and be number 1. But remember that there's also Orlando Pirates that's going to be playing again tomorrow. That's really like just trailing behind Kaizer Chiefs. But I think in terms of the goals, Kaizer Chiefs might just end up being number 1 at the end of the game. I don't see an announcement of the man of the match, guys. I don't see an announcement of the man of the match. I might have missed it. If you saw the man of the match, please let me know who the man of the match is. But I think it's Mkhuliso or whoever. I think it's him. I think it has to be him. Mkhulise. I think it has to be Spelele Mkhulise because he scored those 2 goals. I don't think that's gonna go to anybody but him, you know. So I think he's the one who will be getting the man of the match, but I need to be sure. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I think he's gonna be the man of the. He's definitely the man of the match. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of this live stream. I want to appreciate you guys for pulling through today, for commenting. Let me just give a shout out. Was it not Victor Letswalo? I mean, Victor Letswalo. His brace was really not a brace because I think it was an own goal. The last goal was an own goal, so I don't think it is. I don't think it really counts as a. I don't think it really counts as a brace. I don't know. Because that was scored by Williams. The last goal was an own goal by Williams, right? So I don't know if it was Letswalo. Because Mkhuliso scored a brace. He scored 2 goals for Mamelodi Sundowns. He scored 2 goals. But as of Letswalo, that one was an own goal somehow from Peterson. I don't know if they count it as a brace. I don't know. But if they count it, then we have 2 braces today. But Mkhuliso scored 2 goals, so I think he also scored the winning goal. So I think that might just give him the upper hand over Victor Letswalo in this regard. Or they might give it. I don't know. I'm still waiting. Honestly. I might be late. That's the thing, because my internet was off for a second there, and I think I might have missed it, but I think I'm overreacting. I don't know. But I think it has to be Mkhuliso. Mkhulisi. Spelele or whoever Mkhuliso. I think that has to be him. He scored the equalizing goal and then he scored the winning goal. So I don't think anything really beats that. in this situation. I'm still waiting. They're stingy with it. They are refusing. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here because I'm still waiting and they are really not like saying anything. But I think we'll see on Facebook, guys. So I want to take this moment and give a huge shout out to Pumuzo Mdela, Siabonga, Lesedi Mabunda, Mark Njiri, Neto Mozart, Charlie 1, Karabo Mwahi, Loazi Bright Hadebe, Elijah Goncalves, hey, Elijah. Shout out to all Elijah, ADFTV, Moshe Dingane, Sandiswe, Mashiyi, Akumzi, Mandoti, and Timbukushu language. So a huge shout out to you guys for being here today, for commenting, for liking, for engaging, and also those who subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining Revv Network TV. If you haven't subscribed, please take this moment and subscribe. We are live whenever there is a game. Okay, we are live whenever there is a game. So we are live tomorrow for the games that are playing. Orlando Pirates is playing tomorrow. Kaizer Chiefs is playing tomorrow. There's also, I don't know which game also is playing, but yeah, we are live whenever there's a game. Whenever you see us live, if that's a match that you might be interested in, please pull through. But for the PSL, we are mostly live for all of the games. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys next time. I'm still waiting for the man of the match. Let me go back to social media actually. Okay, there's still not a man of the match. Still not man of the match. I guess we can just wait to see who the man of the match is. I want to see what the people are complaining about. I know people are already complaining. Now we are still waiting. How did Royal Union play today? How did Royal Union play today? How did they play? Gosh, couldn't watch the game, man. I couldn't watch the game. I wanna check their. They lost. Damn. Okay. That qualifying round, they lost. Too bad. Let's see. I'm waiting to see the man of the match. But Mamelodi Sundowns was on top of this game from the beginning game. And they were on top of the game. 12 goal attempts over 6 of TS Galaxy. 6 shots on target. TS Galaxy has 4. But it's not too bad also. 70% possession. They were on top of this game from the beginning. TS Galaxy goes to be number 11. Right under Marumo Gallants, which is number 10, and Stellenbosch, which is number 12. I don't think we have I don't think they've announced just yet. Matthews was supposed to be red carded. Everybody saw that. That's what I'm saying. We need the VAR, because at the end of the day, we always complain about this. I was talking about this. I think this is something I spoke about. I said we need to have the VAR so that we can avoid having these conversations, because a lot of times we are arguing. A lot of times we are having this conversations. It is usually just based on what the referee didn't do right, or what he did right, or so that's why we really need to be getting the VAR in South Africa. Otherwise we will embarrass ourselves with what we think is a foul whenever there is an international competition, whenever this happens, especially those who watch this domestic games, local games like me. But tomorrow we have a PSG versus Aston Villa playing at 9 p.m. It's a game that's going to be playing after the 7:30 game, I think. I think we're gonna be joining that one. I'm gonna be doing that watch along maybe a few minutes late because I prioritize South African games over that. Okay, guys, I'm still waiting for the man of the match. It seems like they're not it's like they're not announcing just yet. Hey, let me just play the volume so that I can hear if they announce. And I read this comment. I see somebody saying that they are out of the MTN. This is on social media anyways. Saying that they are out of the MTN 8. They are no longer number one on the log. Hey, it's going to be a long season for Lam Tutus. Guys, leave Kaiser Chiefs alone. I know you guys love messing with Kaiser Chiefs, and it's still too early, man. it's still too early. You guys love messing with Kaiser Chiefs, and I'm like, oh guys, it's still too early. But one thing I'm worried about is that Kaiser Chiefs are playing against Mamelodi Sundowns next. They're playing against Mamelodi Sundowns next. But before that, they still have to survive Sekhukhune United tomorrow. So yeah, but just leave Kaiser Chiefs alone by faith. Those guys are already going through a lot. We are making it worse by always adding on to that stress. They still have to face Mamelodi Sundowns. They have to beat Sekhukhune United. And then they have to beat Mamelodi Sundowns this weekend. It's gonna be crazy. It's a crazy week for Kaiser Chiefs. It's a crazy week for Kaiser Chiefs. Right, let's see. Let's see what else is being said. Wait till we remind them tomorrow who has more money between Motsepe and Khoza in PSL. Then they will remember to form an ADG GNU. What are you talking about, guys? Motsepe has more money, as we know. If Peterson and Williams, I think this is the funniest one that I've seen so far. If Peterson and Williams are goalkeepers, then soldiers are security guards. I guess he made a mistake. Peterson made a mistake. Yeah, but Williams also, that was uncalled for. That second goal, an own goal. But then again, also the goal from that Peterson conceded, that one also was way too easy, man. That also was way too easy. But yeah, they're saying if they are goalkeepers, then soldiers are also security guards. On the other hand, the president won't play Champions League. He's allergic to the World Champions League. What are you talking about? Sundowns is a freeway. Chiefs is gonna murder them. Hey, there's overconfidence. You know, the problem with Kaiser Chiefs fans is this. You know, Kaiser Chiefs fans are, you guys are always like in this position where you overhype yourselves. How do you say Mamelodi Sundowns is a freeway? How do you say Mamelodi Sundowns is a freeway? Just like the MTN 8. You guys were talking too much about the MTN 8. Guys. And these things happen with experience. Orlando Pirates has experience of the MTN 8. You know, not a lot of teams have experience of winning the MTN 8. The same way we have Mamelodi Sundowns having experience of winning the league. I think Orlando Pirates kind of has that experience of winning the MTN 8. If you remember last season how Orlando Pirates got into the MTN 8, they lost their league matches, but they were just focused on the MTN 8 and they took it at the end of the day. So I think it just goes with experience. Kaiser Chiefs hasn't played MTN 8 for some time. They haven't played MTN 8 for some time. So yeah, they don't have experience for it. But it's good that they came in and competed in the MTN 8, which means that maybe next season they might reach far in the MTN 8. They might get an opportunity to reach far. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop it here because I don't see anybody mentioning the man of the match. I'm still watching. I'm still watching, and it's like there's nothing. So I think this is the end of the game. I think we will just get to leave it with Mkhuliso, the guy who got the brace. I think we'll just leave it at that. So thank you so much to everybody that pulled through. I appreciate you guys for being here. It's good night from me. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for the Kaiser Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and all the games that are gonna be playing. But yeah, whenever you see me live, just know that I'm gonna be giving you guys updates on these two games. Good night.